Yes.
Now, I've read the Catechism, and it does say that there's not supposed to be any discrepancy
Correct.
between faith and science.
Yes.
Though I think for a lot of people, and I myself included, do feel that there may be times where we feel that it does seem to contradict one
Yep.
another.
Yep.
What would you say for those kind of questions?
I think when we talk about science,
Hmm.
we have to make a distinction between science and scientists.
Hmm.
Because scientists come with their own presupposition
Hmm.
and their own experience of life, and they vary from one another. Science is about objective thinking based on measurable criteria. And science has continued to evolve and change continuously throughout history. So let's establish what science is first. Science is based on observable phenomena, measurable, and there are many aspects of science. Science is open to exploring the full truth. Scientists are meant to be exploring the full truth. Religion speaks about religious experience that people have had. And religion is also meant to be on observable criteria. By this I mean, religion is based on experience, whether it be experience of observable phenomena in nature, trees and animals and so on grow and the way we grow, but it's also based on experience of individuals who have seen, heard, experienced different things. Let's look at Christianity. Christianity is based on the experience of the apostles, who were the close followers of Jesus, who saw him do what he did, who heard him say what he said, and were slowly transformed by the experience. They had the experience of seeing him do healings. They experienced him touching the deepest longings of the human heart, by what he said and did. They saw him die on the cross, and this wasn't some faked up death. I mean, they could see that he was truly dead. They put a lance into his heart to make sure he was dead. And they experienced him alive again. Now, people would say to me, well, I haven't seen that. Well, have you seen Julius Caesar?
No, I have not.
Have you seen the pharaohs?
I have not.
But we know they exist. And there's lots of stuff about them that we can observe. So the Christian faith has much that is recorded, experiences recorded, that transform people. So I don't believe in blind faith. I questioned everything as a young man. God's existence, Christ, which religion makes sense. So I looked at philosophy. I looked at the experience of others who reflected on the universe. And bit by bit, I came to the conclusion that the universe either explains itself, in other words, it's like God. It's always been there and it can explain itself, or there's been some external force that has helped to bring it about. Well, in observable phenomena, we see wear and tear, we see things breaking down, we see order, but we also see disorder, we see limitations. If the universe is God, then I'm part of God too. I question that. I question whether one can say that I am God or that nature is God. That's one sort of questions. When I look at that, and then look at the experience of Jesus, real experience is what he said and did, and I look at the balance. Am I God? Am I part of God? Is there pantheism? Is everything part of God? Or is there some subjective externality? When I look at the Christian experience of Jesus dying and rising, and I measure it against this pantheism, I think it makes more sense to me that there is this somehow external force that is responsible of the universe itself. Things seem to point, even scientifically, the Big Bang, or being beyond it now, but there seems to have been a beginning of the universe, or universes maybe. So bit by bit for me, I came to the conclusion that made more sense that God is than isn't, based on a number of criteria. Observable phenomenology, observable of what is there, but then also the whole experience of Jesus dying and rising and what that meant. So combining those two things together is what made me come to the conclusion that there is a God behind that. Now, with science, science is meant to be studying sort of observable phenomena. There are many theories as to the origins or what's behind. In fact, can I dare say that many scientists have got philosophical presuppositions themselves of what actually is there.